All right. Got this working. Yo, what's up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Coming at you all with a surprise live stream. Huh? All right, let me see if I can get turn this without it messing up. Please. I just think I just installed the right driver, so hopefully uh I won't have to worry about the turning on and off bullshit going on as normal. Or like the last what has plagued me the last few years of my life live streaming with this goddamn Logitech 1080H Pro. Junior in the house, Tony Camacho, Phil, Ron Son, Chrissy, and Sharon. How y'all ladies doing tonight? I was just chilling out, man. I was gonna watch a movie with Erica, Wild with Reese Witherspoon. She's doing some backpacking across the Pacific Trail or whatever, and we got some tasty, wild, hot uh, creations from Wendy's, and I figured if I can go live, I'm gonna share this stuff. I'm gonna do a little a live stream. I'm gonna do a live review with everybody. See what the deal is, man. I figured not often that these new or should I say not often that these new products come out, but I lie, man. There's always a new product about once a week from somewhere, a flavor of the week, if you will. And hell, I figure I'll take advantage of this one. This drop this week from Wendy's. They've actually got a few different kinds, guys. It's ghost pepper. It seems to be a theme this week for them. They got ghost pepper fries. They've got the ghost pepper burger with like fried ghost pepper, onion straws, ghost pepper cheese, and a ghost pepper sauce or something. I feel like it's just too overbearing for my burger. I just got myself a triple. Miss Bratling in the house. What is up, darling? How are you doing tonight? Corey in the house. Thank you for tuning in, friend. Got to share this link out, but first I want to give everyone a shout out. Ron Shrine Pumpkin Patch. How you doing tonight? Mr. Oliver, Robert, Maggio Bellotti. Hey man, what's up? Said you look sick, my dude. Hell yeah, don't I? I feel sick, man. I hadn't damn felt this good in a long ass time. Uh, I got up to 100 push-ups, ended up injuring my stomach. I dropped back down to 50, and now I'm back up to 75 a clip. So I'm still pushing, man. Darwin in the house. Peekaboo. Hey, Peekaboo. How you doing tonight? Kevin Jinx in the house. Jay Lee. Um, Mr. Oliver. Yeah, long time no see, bro. How you been? Says long time no see, bro. Love these live streams. Do it more often. I've just been kind of hanging out, kind of I don't know. Honestly, man, I feel like I've been getting older. Feel like I'm getting uh, more tired easier. After a day of work, going out and swimming and stuff, and then eating a big old burger. You think that I would be ready to go to sleep, but I have been having me some energy drink. Don't judge me. I'm still eating at least. I am eating at least, should I say? Let me share this link out, guys. How the hell are y'all doing, man? How's y'all's world been? How's Grandpa's community been since I've been gone? I hadn't been live kicking up no shit, making any videos here in a while. Me and Eric have just kind of been chilling, doing our own thing. We've been going out and exploring and adventuring and stuff. I just haven't been vlogging. I almost feel like I've kind of lost a touch for it. I guess a little bit honestly. Like I guess almost like anything in life, you know what I mean. The less that you do, the more you tend to kind of slide off. The harder it is to jump back on. And I'm going to share a little something with you all here in a little bit. A little project I've been working on with communication. I don't know how many people feel that struggle to maybe communicate with other people on a daily basis, on just I don't know, just on just a hey, how you doing, even a small talk level, feel like I have kind of lost that flair in life, over the years, through social media, choosing to keep my words to myself rather than sharing them with others, in fear of upsetting people's feelings, what I mean, whether that's through the whole woke movement going on now, or whether it's just being a YouTuber in general. You know what I mean? A lot of times, or me, should I say me myself, I kind of got lost in the cycle of pretty much trying to be a people pleaser, a crowd pleaser, in which I was looking to try and generate views and subscribers and stuff based on, trying to touch on like the lighter part of life and not really, if I feel like somebody has crossed a line or something, maybe not necessarily stepping up and speaking out because I'm looking for a number as opposed to a comrade, a friend, somebody at the table. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me live. I feel like I've lost my voice a little bit in life. You kind of tend to shy away from certain things, interactions or whatever it may be, shaving your face, anything in life, A lot of times, but in my instance, I tend to shy away from certain interactions and stuff. Like it's a lot easier to just be quiet, maybe not try and strike up, engage in a conversation with somebody because it's gonna take too much mental uh, stock. It gets it's too much work. And is that weird? Isn't that freaking weird? We are all born to really conversate with one another and stuff, and the more that we become introverts and the more that we separate ourselves, you know what I mean, the harder it really becomes to kind of connect, I've gotten into that way too soon. Holy shit. But God, like, so what I've been doing, man, is I've been listening to like TED Talks. I swear to God, it's so weird. I almost feel like a robot right now trying to teach himself how to become human or something, man. But I've been listening to TED Talks and other influencers. Well, I don't mean, I guess not influencers, but like I don't know, like guys, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be doing this. Influential speakers, that come and talk to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting all jumbled up right now. I got too many things going on at once. Let's get back here and give some shout outs. At PH Gano, what's up, brother? Blake, Susan Northrop, Gano asks, Charlie, did you move your father's urn or does Michael have it? I did move the urn, guys. It's actually back out in the living room on the mantle, right next to his picture. And I've got the grandpa doll on the mantelpiece, and I've got one of the orange belly wash. I've got a little shrine going for Dad right now that I hadn't taken down since Father's Day. You want to see it? Hold on, I'll take a picture for you. I got my cam. Hi, baby. All right, here we are. Boom. Look at that. I was thinking of I almost took the crush away the other day. I almost took it and was like, well, I'll put it in the refrigerator and I'll drink it now or something. And like I swear to God, I heard like a little fucking tinny, you better not, goddamn it, go off in my head a little bit. And I was like, not so sure if that's like an extra special freaking little something something from the other side or whatever wiggling my ear, or if it's just like my own conscience or whatever, but either way I listened to it and I put it back where I feel like I guess it belongs. So yeah. Haha, Susan Northup says, bless your memorial. I mean, it is what it is, Dad. Uh I mean, he was the man. He's the reason that I'm here, that anybody's here. And I mean, like, well, I guess not anybody, but the reason that I'm here, that I am here, literally, I came from my father. You know what I mean? His blood's in my blood. These boogers are his boogers. You know what I mean? I've learned that, I am, a living representation of my father. You know what I mean? Every day that I walk this earth and each day that I type in, something on Facebook, or I go live with you all or whatever, or when I do a good deed, or I get up and I go to work, ass crack dawn, or when I get up and I do them push-ups, or I go ahead and give you guys a flex, uh, or when I do something negative, when I fuck up again, Charlie done fucked up again, that's a reflection of my father as well. That's an echo of my father in time continuing on, so you can either, we can either, be positive living reflections of those that really mean the most to us, that came before us, that instilled all these, and should have instilled, values and teachings upon you. You would like to think that you would live on those values and pass them on to the next generation, right? True with that. Jeremy Marshall in the house. Andrew G. Rayner family. What is up, brother? Let me see what's up. Oh, this looks kind of like a negative comment here. At least you care about your health. Your brother don't care, even with his kids, as an excuse to get healthy. It's a shame, man. Well, I mean, I agree with you. Hope. Let me see. Hope to God a bug didn't fly in your ear. Oh, I would have felt that. Hope to God a bug didn't fly on my fries more. Let's go back to that. What was that comment again? About Michael and the kid. I was at least you care about your health. Your brother don't care, even with his kids, as an excuse to get healthy. Well, like there are many reasons to get healthy. I'm sitting here holding these freaking fries right now while I'm talking about this. Check this out. Get a lick see. We'll get on. We'll talk about that in a few minutes as well. Looks like to me like there is like a hot sauce down in these fries. Ooh, and it's kind of caked up and congealed into the corners of this fry container. Now this looks kind of like a messy deal. I don't understand why they didn't put it on top of all the fries, but it looks to me as if there's some sort of like a chipotle ghost pepper deal going on, type of glazing or gravy perhaps, but it's all down the side of this motherfucker. And then there's like different like green herbs and flecks, as you can see. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Let's give it a test run. I said test run. Give it a test run. I meant to say taste test, the test run, and blah blah blah. And that was my indecisions and insecurities fucking up my speech once again. I don't speak like a truly confident man. I need to work on that. Telling you, the power of speech and communication, it can take you far, my friends. Both mentally, physically, professionally, emotionally. These things aren't so hot. Guys, like I say, you get them any sort of ghost pepper or hot treat that you get from any fast food joint. Now, I wouldn't go touching my face, my eyes, any mucal points. Mucal. But it's still not that hot. They're not going to run the risk of offering a truly breathtaking experience, with a lot, the running liability of killing some goddamn body. Ooh, that is hot though. That's warm. Where's JC when I need him? Guys, I decided to give JC that coin. Did anybody watch that live stream that me and JC did? The one chip challenge where I won. I didn't technically necessarily win, man. JC wiped the freaking floor with me. If you've seen it. These are hot. There's $3.50 for this too. As far as the flavor goes, I think Wendy's probably makes the best flavored fries in the game. Um, whew, however, these seem to almost be like a different cut. These almost seem to be like narrower, thinner fries. Maybe that's because they've been soaked in a ghost pepper sauce brine, if you will. So now they're a bit soggy. Bowser! Oh, I told Erica, I said I'd be quiet. Bowser, what's up, my homie? What's up, G? I'm sorry, that was fucking weird. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Hot and from Wendy's? Wendy's? Not, well, you know what, man? Like, I'm a bitch. I'm a wimp. Like I say, it comes from a fast food restaurant, so it can't be incredibly hot. But it does got some heat. Let me grab this strawberry frosty. Let's see what that thing's like. Woo! Yay! The laptop is not turned off. Check this one out. I got a little lighting situation. You can't really tell, or can you? Woo! Frosty! Mm. Wow, that's interesting right there. It's got a blast of frosty strawberry flavor there to that. Limited time, limited edition strawberry frosty. Nate's Gaming says, when will you be going to South Mountain? Could you film it? Just wondering because I'm a local and would like to see your experience. Well, we go to South Mountain almost every damn day now. A little spot called Jacob's Fork Sliding Rock. It is like the best public swimming pool in all of North Carolina, dude. I went out there today. We went out there today with our floats, and I must have slid 10 times, 12 times. We did one vlog a couple of weeks back and posted it on here. We've gone back since, like 5, 6, 7 times since, and even found a whole other new swimming hole, but I haven't vlogged any of it. I've just been out exploring, just checking out the world, without a camera lens between me and my eyeball, And while it has been fun, I feel like I'm missing out and you guys are missing out. You know? So I don't know if you remember Cade's Hole. Says I go twice a week. If I see you, I'd like to say, hell yeah, man. Say what's up, bro. Stop, say hello, we'll hang out. Chill out, damn, whatever. Shoot the shit, catch up. Hike together a little bit. Go swimming. I'll take you to the have you been out to Sliding Rock? I don't know. It's a great spot. Mr. Oliver asked, was the pool house was the pool house really haunted? I mean, come on. No. I can't say that I saw anything that I could say that it was haunted. I never really actually heard anything. Me and Michael, we faked that ghost voice. If you remember that video with me wearing the pig mask and making some hot dog chili or some shit like that. I think I was trying to make my jailhouse noodles. You know, I had Michael behind camera, hiding in his bathroom, whispering. Really? Do you really think that Michael's house is haunted? Every single fucking place that they go to is haunted. Grandpa's fucking house is haunted. Jennifer's panty drawer is fucking haunted. Now, that one I'd probably believe. Isaac's fucking toilet's haunted. With the ghost of enchiladas past. You know, come on. You were talking about the life. We're talking about YouTubers and the lives that they lead. It's always just over the top, um, just nonsense. Am I wrong? You know, it was fun. It was real fun, you know, and how people bought onto it. I guess maybe deep down, a lot of people knew that it wasn't real anyway. You know, kind of like Ghost Adventures. You know what I mean, with Zach Bagans and shit. You know, like we know that he's full of shit, you know, but we're still watching it anyway. Like I still like Ghost Adventures more than Ghost Hunters. You know what I mean? And I knew that Ghost Adventures was fake, you know, but there was just something about just Ghost Hunters and fucking what's his faces, just fucking bald, chubby ass, just this place ain't haunted. Like, well, fuck, I can do that. You know, I can go into a fucking supposedly active uh 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 place, you know, site, and I have been, you know, and not caught a goddamn thing, even not even a chill, not even a cool breeze. So we all gravitate towards, you know, the fantastic, you know, the over the edge, you know, the unbelievable, you know. But usually when it's unbelievable, that's because, you know, you don't believe it, you know. Um, I mean, just like with Grandpa, you know what I mean? Like so many of those videos were, you know, reenacted. You know, I won't say fake. A lot of them were fake, but much of them came like for like reenactments. What the fuck was that? Did I just flip that goddamn camera out with the damn Ganos keeps talking about an ASMR video. Ha! I don't know. I'm not much into that. Man, you done made me lose my fucking train of thought. Damn it. I kept seeing your comments slash by, and I just felt like I had to say something. Nate's gaming. It's because he hates himself. What did Nate say? Michael disappointed me. I don't judge weight, but he has 2 kids and still eating himself to his grave. Well, you know, I mean, yeah, honestly, you know, and how many times has he tugged on y'all's heartstrings, you know, on your sleeves, on you know, on your tear ducts and been like, I need it, man, I need help, I know. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Boo hoo, pray for me, you know, and the next thing you know, here he is, you know, fucking slamming face with Boogie. Pumpkin Patch dropped a 5 bomb. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Woo! Every little bit helps. We're actually going on vacation next month. We'll be going back to Hunting Island. And I think that we finally got a little bit brought in from YouTube to get a little payout from Google while we're on vacation. So hell yeah, every little bit helps. Thank you, Pumpkin Patch. I'll put that down on a scoop of ice cream or something like that. Mm. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Michael. Like, it's tragic, you know. It's you see him and Boogie just like have become like dependability partners. I guess now what it is. Like, I was thinking the other day, I was watching the video and like, didn't Boogie get the surgery? Was it like something that he was going to do? I mean, kudos to him for dropping all that weight. If he didn't, you know, not even with that, even with the surgery, kudos. But I looked and I kind of saw, I kind of looked at his stomach a little bit, and I didn't see any surgery scars. And I always thought that they kind of went straight down. Susan Northrup says that he did get the stomach surgery. Um, and so yeah, it's like man, it's sad. Like honestly, like it looks to me like Boogie has gotten back up to his old his former weight. He has gotten up, if not over, what he weighed before, huh? What do y'all think? Nate's Gaiman talking about Michael's eating habits says that he has videos where he eats breakfast, a big snack, then the vlog goes to a buffet Chinese place. Then you see dinner in the vlog with 5 large pizzas to themselves. It's like you're looking at a man that's give up hope, who's given up on himself. That doesn't truly believe that he has the power, the strength, you know what I mean, the fortitude within himself to truly make a difference. You know what I mean? So then he just delves in back into the deep with his own demons. I'm preaching to the choir there, like I'll never quit. I can't quit drinking, so fuck it. Let's just have one or 5 or 20. Boo hoo me! Calling up family and friends and shit, and damn, I'm looking for sympathy and shit, and god damn. Michael, he has it even worse. He has uh, you know, the YouTube channel, and I really don't know what to say, to uh, I don't know. I really don't know what to say or do to help like motivate the guy. I tell you what, like honestly, like I don't know. I know that we haven't seen eye to eye, for a long fucking time, thanks to him. Well, I mean, thanks in large to my alcohol and shit as well, but like man, we've all seen what he's done to try and bury me on some bullshit. You know what I mean? But all that aside, you know what I mean, being the man that I am, you know what I mean, and having the heart that I have, you know what I mean? Like if you were willing to come to me and be like, "Hey, look, man, I'm sorry, shit's been gone sideways for a long time." You know what I mean? I've seen what you've done in your life with your demons. You know what I mean? To rectify yourself and change your situation, man. Could you help me? I'd be willing to fucking damn try to help him lose that weight. Honestly, like cause I still, like deep down, he's still my brother, even though he put all that bullshit on me, YouTube drama, everything that he could just to fucking try and save his ass and to create a payday, for really just basically himself in the end, because nobody else in the family has seemed to profited, from the downfall of our own family before your very eyes, really, honestly. Aside from Michael, unless you were being received a handout, and um, I don't know, it's like uh, I myself though haven't uh relied on YouTube, you know what I mean, to live, to create a paycheck, to eat, to feed my family, to feed my kids, uh, uh, to coffer the bank account, with monies for the future. You know what I mean? Like I haven't, it hasn't been that uh, uh, important to me like that to him. So I'm able to kind of separate myself from all that shit, in a way that he's not. You know what I mean? Like how me and Erica have been going out and enjoying our lives and exploring the world and shit. And I'm just not just doing this number here. I've just put the camera down and just kind of, ventured out on my own per se without the wolf pack. Even though you guys are still here for me anytime that I log on to social media. You know what I mean? Uh, I have the luxury to just kind of step aside, not really do the vlogs and shit, and not try to flame up any sort of drama or dream up any sort of content, you know what I mean, to get interest, for views, for money, for a paycheck, honestly, and yeah, you know what I mean. So I can see he's come from the whole time. It's all pretty much been like, save his own ass, and you know, it's been a long, dark fucking road, has it not? Long, crazy fucking road. But I mean, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Evil Queen Morticia in the house. What is up? Says, I didn't know Charlie was live. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live until got these damn whack ass fucking ghost pepper damn fries. That are garbage. And yeah, I decided to go live, maybe try them. That's what I should have probably did before I even ate them, didn't I? Because I was all sitting there fucking trying to damn scoop up the gravy off the side. Susan Northrop, have a great night. Says, enjoy yourselves, you and Erica. Hi, Erica. You are one of a kind. Erica definitely is a one of a kind. I hit the damn lottery with that woman. She is the best. Yeah, you definitely gotta shake it up before you open it up and go at it. My daddy didn't raise me right. Interest. I don't want to try it now though. What you been up to, Morty? What you and Rachel and Popper and the gang been up to? Long time no see. Okay, now that I shake this up, guys, the very first bite, or even now, is tasting like hot fries. Like, the bag of hot fries, they're like little weird little fried sticks of some sort of, is it chip? Is it potato? I don't like it. It tastes just like hot fries. Popper says, causing trouble. Yeah. Who sent me that shit? The detective talking shit about Fatty. Guys, oh my god. Isaac has been getting jumped on by every fucking body. Wolfpack, Asylum, Boss Up, Morty. What do we call y'all? Morty and Rachel and Popper. What are we gonna call y'all? I know y'all are obviously Wolfpack, always welcome. But you guys kind of got your own thing. You guys kind of got your own D block going on over there. Murderers Row, the wicked ones. Hell yeah, y'all are fucking wicked, man. I love it. Hell yeah, come together. We the wicked wolf pack, huh? Oh my god. Like I said, I've been kind of sticking away from it a little bit. But I've been following it loosely, you know what I mean? Every now and again, I'll be like, well, let's see what the fuck they're doing to Fatty. Let's see what Fatty's got to say about tuna. And I don't understand. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know what tuna has done to Fatty aside from telling him to go fuck himself. And maybe that's all you really need to do. But I don't know. Fatty has been going after her for like the last fucking month. Faux Popper says, I'm the only good one out of the bunch. The rest of them are troublemakers. Mm-hmm. Speaking of troublemakers, did I tell you that freaking Cottywomple sent me a message? I think she might be feeling the remorse a little bit. Slob mob remorse. Just sending me odd stuff. Oh, I just want you to know that they're rebuilding the Cupola on Babcock. Just thought you'd like to fucking know. Like she's the Daily fucking News or some shit, or like, yeah. Just trying to figure out some little way to try to squeeze in or some shit like that. And I just think it's humorous, honestly. You know, after all this time, after all that shit, you know, we still don't get and I'm sorry. Erica still didn't get her father's fucking keychain, you know, that Rebecca tried to fucking emotionally blackmail Erica with. And what was she trying to do? You think she was gonna try and fucking try to talk Erica out of getting married with me to me? This was right not long before the wedding. It was like last ditch. Mommy, hope that fucking work. Oh, you know, hilarious. I hold on to that kind of shit. You know, I don't forget. Like I say, Erica didn't get him. I'm sorry. After all that shit, she let fucking Erica get drugged through the mud. She fucking damn tried to embarrass Erica. This, that, and the third. Let other people run their mouths and beat her up. Try and beat up Erica's reputation. And here she comes back out here trying to be like, oh, but the Babcock building, huh? What is? And I've tried to talk and been nice a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh yeah, my we had a mutual friend that passed away, John Crawford, Chicken John. Much love to you, brother. Hey, what? Look who's in the movie, bottom right. Ah, Danny DeVito. JC's doing well. Everyone's asking about JC. He's doing well. He is watching Oppenheimer this week. How about that? JC seems to or should I say JC Job Corps? Job Corps seems to take them out to the movies every fucking weekend. They watch like one or two movies a weekend or whatever, and uh, they're going to see Oppenheimer this weekend. How about that shit, man? I'm so happy for Jay, dude. You know, he's he went he's following through with his commitments, man. He went to Job Corps head first. You know what I mean? Like sliding into home, and he's transitioned well. He's made friends. He's not, you know, hadn't been constantly calling up, begging for me to, you know, send him money or come get him, or just trying to have, you know, some sort of like family connection or whatever. Like he's homesick or not or anything. You know, he's walking tall. You know, arm shoulder square, chin up, and uh I'm proud of him, man. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'm everything for him, you know. And I know that he's gonna uh, uh, build a wonderful future for himself. You know what I mean? And I just hope that he too will continue to create a positive name and image for Grandpa. You know, he's a JC's a green. He is Grandpa's uh, uh, firstborn grandson. Morticia, thank you so much as for the Wicked Wolf Pack. Well, that means I got to give it back to you then, huh? Well, we the Wicked Wolf Pack, huh? There you go. That's right. I need to come join y'all, man. Erica said something, or I see that y'all are live periodically and shit, but I don't ever join. Um, I need to come up on there, man, and just kind of just swirl the shit a little bit. I hadn't done it in a while, and like I said, I've been trying to kind of stay away from it, or was anyway, mainly because like JC was here, you know, and I didn't want anything to happen with that, guys. As you know, JC, you know, the first time that he was here, he got used. He got uh 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 given things, coerced, paid to give up where I work, man, and he did. He told where I work. He went back and told his uncle Mikey where I worked. God damn it, boy, that pissed me the fuck off. I thought that we was going to be fired. I thought that we were toast. I thought that they were going to troll us out of a job, but it didn't happen. Thank fucking whew. So I was like, no harm, no foul. The next time that I heard that JC was in trouble, I told him I opened the doors once again, because for a long time before he came back that second time, Brandy Renee in the house. What is up? Opeza says Doug died last night. Holy shit! Did they bring him back? Is he all right? They give him a little kick. They brought him into the emergency room dead, pronounced him dead. Checked his wallet, didn't find anything. Kicked him out the door and gave him another 2 weeks. Said, oh no, he's alive. We miscalculated. They're gonna come back next week. Then you got some money. You got it. You can't die broke in this country. Bowser says he's. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about Doug. What's been up with Doug? I hadn't talked to Doug in a long time. Susan Northup in the house. PH Gano says JC was a menace to Grandpa though. I remember when the video came out in 2012. JC had threw his mask in his face. I mean, who hasn't been a menace to Grandpa? I guess, Michael fucking robbed him blind, and kept him fucking locked up in his room, couldn't even control his own social media. I used to steal money out of his wallet. I used to fucking steal pills and shit from him. Straight talk stone cold cash to his face. Fuck you. Suck my dick. I swear to God. I mean, but I am my father's son, JC was, he was a troubled child himself. You know what I mean? Growing up in North fucking Charleston. Come on, man. No father. The only male influences in his life were Grandpa, Uncle Charlie, and Uncle Mike. Come on, man. Do you really think he stood a chance? Brandy Renee says JC loved Grandpa. JC still loves Grandpa. I still use Grandpa as a tool in which to drive JC and keep him going on the straight and narrow. Make you Papa proud. You know what I mean? Papa would pat you on the back. This is what Papa would want, I bet you. Papa, 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 Papa. And it seems to work for him. It seems to work for me. It seems to work for y'all, right? And that's the determining factors to which we all should hold on to. Well, maybe not y'all. You guys all have your own, lives and social medias and other influences and interest on the internet. You know what I mean? It's my family, me and Michael and Jennifer and Kim, JC, Lauren still, it seems, even though she was in installment. I guess she was around and her and Dad were together long enough. But we all use Grandpa, as kind of like a social media tool or whatever. Sometimes, I don't know. It's how I feel anyway, And it's not just Michael doing it with his clickbaits and his AI grandpas. What the fuck? AIGP. Haven't we learned enough about angry computers from the Terminator movies and shit? Evil Queen Morty says, how's your mom, Charlie? I don't know, man. I hadn't talked to Mom in a while. I got mad with Mom. As you all saw the video, I went live after I passed out, bumped my head, had a little concussion. had a little concussed moment. Excuse me. And JC took pictures of my head and then sent them to Nana, his mom, Uncle Mikey, with my permission, firstly. And then they sent those fucking pictures to fucking Isaac and to the trolls online to fucking laugh and goof on, used my unfortunate, moment of weakness on my part, you know what I mean, as an opportunity to fucking try and goof on me or some shit, you know? And it just didn't sit well with me. And so I went online and I was just like, fuck them, fuck Michael, his puppet boy, you know, Jennifer, all of them, and I give them another fucking chance, just for them to use my shit for a promotional tool or, you know, for the online war, and so I talked some shit online and then, I was friends with mom on Facebook and and she stepped in like all good moms should do, would do, with, you know, excuse me. She didn't necessarily take Michael's side or nothing. Uh she was just upset about the whole situation and said that she just wished that we could all get along. You know what I mean? And at the time, I was kind of under the same sentiment. I was hoping, I was trying to help make us get along. I wasn't. JC has given me so much information about them down there that I still, won't put out there because I told JC I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I told JC that he could talk to me, and tell me things, and the only way for JC to continue to talk to me and tell me things, is by earning his trust and by not going against him and telling, the things that he told me, you know what I mean? And I don't think that me saying that he has told me things about the ongoings of their lives and shit down there, I don't feel like that's betraying him because I mean that's his life. It's what he was going through while he was down there himself. Um but whenever that shit went down, I was just like, fuck this. It's like, yeah. I'm always that weird, hopeful kind of fuck. Ace Man in the house. What's cracking with your brother? Long time no see. How you been, boy? Morty says, I think your mom is under a great deal of influence with Mike. Well, mom's she's been over a barrel really, in which, she doesn't really have any sort of discernible skills. Like she was a CNA, her nursing deal was her life for a long time until, it slipped out of her hands. And she's really, how old is mom now? She's like freaking 60 some odd years old. No vehicle, she's no house aside from the one that her son owns and lets her stay in, like she is really, at his mercy, honestly and truly. You know what I mean? And we've all seen it happen numerous times, as you all remember after the Edisto Beach uh incident in which me and Erica rented out a Airbnb and we took the family on vacation. Mom, JC, Jonathan, Pookie in the house. What's up? And then Jennifer tried to start her bullshit and tried to fucking make JC feel bad and tried to force him to come back home so he could watch the kids while she went out and partied all night with married men. Um, and I wouldn't let it happen, So then they decided to start all that shit back up. Let fucking the fake video. So we pull the fake video up of Johnny accusing me of giving him drugs. What did Hilton Head have to say about that drug test that Johnny took Aren't y'all? Shouldn't I be in jail right now? Wasn't I supposed to be in prison for child abuse by now? Johnny, Charlie, chill. Where's that video at? Michael deleted it and then brought it back up. And somebody send me that video, please, of that detective talking shit about Fatty. That shit was good. Take a look at that picture, man. Big old fat Charlie. Oh well. Anyways, like I tried standing up for Jonathan, standing up to Jennifer, and all of a sudden that just created a whole new unnecessary fucking online war. I think which I think Michael was hoping for because he had nothing else going for the summer. You know what I mean? And they tried to falsely accuse me of giving Johnny drugs and alcohol once again. Mom tried to fucking stand up for me, and y'all all saw what happened with that, man. They ended up cutting Mom's phone off, taking Mom's phone away from her. Uh, uh, went online against her. Had Kimberly going on Twitter trying to bring up her false accusations about rape once again, and condemning Mom for loving me and having my back. And not even that, Mom was taking up for Johnny. Out of all of the bullshit that was going on, if y'all remember, Johnny posted a picture of JC's married. I'm sorry, JC. Johnny posted a picture of Jennifer's married boyfriend choking him out on Twitter because he was high on drugs. PH Gano says, Charlie, I'm surprised Michael didn't get you to overeat and shit. Well, I was kind of big back then. They got me to drink, that's for damn sure. Miss Rachel Lynn in the house. What is up, sweetheart? How you doing tonight? Haha, Pookie says Johnny's rocking the sweet mullet lately. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like Johnny, I feel bad for him. Like he ran from his mother. JC wasn't the only one looking to get the fuck away, and looking for a fresh, fair chance, Johnny was looking for a fresh, fair start as well, and found himself up in Wisconsin with some girl that has learning disabilities. I'm not sure what is up with this girl. She doesn't necessarily seem to be like she is fully there. And if she's listening, I apologize. I just don't know much about you. I know that Johnny has his own sort of issues, and I was told that perhaps you did as well, and that both of you were like on SSI or something. Like Erica said that that Johnny's girlfriend tried to reach out to her and tried to help clarify the situation a little bit, but it doesn't seem like Johnny is doing too well up there, and that he needs maybe somewhere to go, and I'm not so sure that they're going to be able to help him, that he's going to be able to stay where he's at. I'm not so sure that he's going to be able to move in with Jennifer. Evil Queen Morty, you ask if they're living in AGP's trailer. Apparently for now, I think they're still trying to sell it. I'm not sure if it's already been sold. I don't know. Pookie says, didn't Johnny tweet that Jennifer was keeping his check? Yeah, so apparently Johnny said something about Jennifer was stealing from him. If we can go here, let me see. It's probably already been deleted and stuff. What is this? Oh, there's Brianna. There's Johnny's girlfriend right there. I just wanted to let you know I'm not as young as you think I am, and wanted to say glad you're okay from that cut you had on your head, and hope you have a good night. Aw, well that makes me feel bad for saying something like that. Now I apologize. It looks like it looks like her. Let me accept that. Thank you. I'll give it a heart. I don't know what the deal is going on with them though, but I know that they're both young. You know what I mean? I think that they're, living with her mother and stuff, and that's never good. I'm not trying to talk any shit. I'm speaking from experience. I've been there. I've been through it. And it's not a comfortable position to be in. You know what I mean? Especially on her side. It's not like it's your family, and you can feel comfortable with, not having a job today, perhaps, or forgetting to flush the toilet or some shit like that, drinking the last of the tea. But whenever you're up in somebody else's house and another family, like those certain trespasses aren't accepted as freely because you aren't family. You know what I mean? So anyway, so let me clarify first. I like to say, guys, I'm always going to try to keep it real with you all, right? I'm never going to try to build anything up more than what it is knowingly, just for a pop, just for a view. I'm not like that. I've always tried to keep my reputation clean with you all, and I'm going to do so right now, in which I don't think that Jennifer was stealing from Johnny. Um, I saw I kind of followed the thread between Jennifer and Johnny, and it sounds like it would check out. I haven't fully gone through and checked it out, but Star Meadow Blue says Jennifer made AGP's house into like a crack house. Well, kinda. She didn't stop it. I'm gonna say that JC, Johnny, and Jacob, and maybe a little bit of sprinkle of Jennifer too. But they turned that motherfucking place into a crack house, into a tree house, basically, where them and their friends can just, go in and fuck off and fuck up, until it's time to go home and eat, scribble your homework together, and go to bed, get ready for school the next day. It was an after school hangout because Jennifer was never home. She was never there to enforce the rules. And she also probably didn't give a fuck. According to JC, man, she's out there fucking um, getting into it herself. Huh? Getting into it with, what's his name? Clifton? I wish that Kimberly would find out about this too, because she had such a huge crush on Clifton. Woo! She loved her some Clifton, and every time that damn somebody got even close to Clifton, and Kimberly could be dating somebody else completely, but this chick starts dating Clifton and starts talking to Clifton, and Kimberly's like, Clifton, when she'll post on his shit. Yeah. Sell my shit. Okay, a button. She'll post on his shit. I remember one time she posted some shit about how, like, how rude it was for people. You know what I mean? That if I comment on one of your posts or one of your pictures or something, then you should comment back. And if you don't, then you're just a no good, egotistical asshole. Blah 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 blah. And I just so happened to just see the comment not long before that. If y'all remember back in the day, back in Facebook earlier days, I think they did something almost like Twitter or something where it would show what you liked, or it would show where you responded on to somebody else's post or something like that. So maybe that's how I found it. Either that or I was just snooping a little, which I didn't really snoop. I still don't snoop um necessarily. Um but I saw the interaction that she had with Clifton on his Facebook, and then she turned right, and so I knew that she was talking about him, and she goes straight on to Facebook about his ass and make herself look like an ass. Anyway, here it is, flash forward 2022, and fucking Jennifer's giving him a blowjob underneath the blanket on the same couch that Jenny is sitting on. Said Jimmy's sitting there damn trying to go to sleep watching TV or something. Trying to go to sleep watching TV. That's kind of, you laying down and you're like laying there, go to sleep, and you got the TV going. You're like, kind of one of those fucking things. Kind of like you ever seen the end of Kids whenever Casper gets a hold of Telly or that girl or whatever it is? I think it was Telly, right? Casper finally got him some nookie. And he's sitting there going to town or whatever, and then it pans over and it shows that kid sleeping on the couch. And like the momentum of them is like shaking him. It's probably what was happening with Jimmy. Fuck! Disgusting, Jennifer. She did that with Kimberly's boyfriend. What did Pookie say? Oh, lazy bum, what'd you do? Oh, somebody's saying something about Junior. Junior, are you all right, buddy? What's Junior going on about? I will make ha ha. Junior gonna get down. Junior love him some Nikki. Well, you better get in line, Junior. Hey, Junior, I bet you if you pay her enough, man, you got her OnlyFans link, right? I'm sure she'll probably work something out for you, buddy. I'm sure she'll help you out, homie. Hell yeah, Junior love him some Nikki. Says Isaac can't have my future girlfriend, Nikki, mama. She all mine. Yeah. Isaac, yeah, I know you missing that. Somebody was talking the other day about the that woman that he brought in, that he said that he was banging, that he had calling his kids calling mama. What was that chick's name? Monica or Chelsea or some shit like that? That he hooked up with right after him and Nikki got divorced or whatever. They're not even divorced already. Right after they split up, he brought in some other woman, had the kids calling the woman mama. Kind of find out she got knocked up by another man. Adam Ritter says Jennifer needs a job. And Jennifer's got a job. I told y'all where she worked, didn't I? I told y'all where she worked, right? If I haven't yet, just let me know. I'll let you know. If you really want to know. Hit me up on the DM. Or maybe. I can't remember. I think I told enough people. I think if anything was going to happen, it probably already would have happened. All right, so anyway, check this out, guys. My homie, Faux Popper. Everyone follow. I'm sure you're all following Faux Pas in here. Faux Popper. Whatever happened to Faux Pas? Remember that dude? Was it Mark? Whatever happened to Mark? Did he finally get tired of that dumb shit? That embarrassing shit? How embarrassing is that got to be? All that fucking drama and chaos and online trolling that Isaac does. Can you just imagine what the other fathers in his school, his kids' classes? Can you imagine what they'd fucking say if they found out that's what the fuck Isaac does with his life? He's an online troll. That'd be the best. I think they would uninvite him to poker night. Of course, Fatty's too busy trying to play chess, checkmate, boss, on the internet to have a good, honest poker night with the guys. I think I've seen Fatty wear a little too much makeup. Fatty ain't been raised by any men. I feel lucky, man. I was raised by one of the manliest fucking men. My old man was a fucking man. Fuck you. He tell you straight to your fucking face. Fuck you. Drank like a goddamn poet on payday. Got up every morning and strapped his fucking boots to his feet. Got his 500-600 pound ass up and went to fucking work. Showed me what it was like to be a motherfucking man. Taught me how to play poker. Fatty ain't got nothing like that. Ain't never had nothing like that in his motherfucking life. Fatty was raised by his grandma. Fatty does grandma shit. Is it no wonder? Check this out. This guy right here. So apparently, there was Fatty's living in the fucking hood still. What, a couple of houses down from that the shithole dive bar that took his wife. I told him, I was like, yo, you moving too close to that bar, homie. Moving too close to that motherfucking bar. She gonna leave your ass. What happened? Forget about it. She's on a boat. So this guy, anyway, some shit popped off literally just a couple of doors down from Fatty's house because he's living in the hood. No offense to that, but Fatty could get off his ass and go try to find a fucking job. Something other than telemarketing. He's like Big Fat from Workaholics. Big Fat Workaholics. He worked telemarketing for a bit, didn't he? Some button you out there. Do you wipe it? That was probably his line that he gave to Chelsea or Monica or whatever that chick's name was. So anyways, shit pops off in the hood. Four doors down from the guest household, from special guests. The cops got to show up. They got to canvass the neighborhood, figure out if anyone has seen it, what happened. Fatty posts some pictures of some cops at his front door and tries to troll everyone into thinking that Wicked Ones or Boss Up or Asylum, whatever Steve calls his people, or there are about 5 or 6 other different communities that are involved too now that aren't even necessarily grandpa fans. They just don't like Isaac and they want to help take him down and shit. I'd say the more the fucking merrier. So Fatty tries to make it seem like somebody has reached out and touched him, tries to get the trolls. It's one of the trolls to lay claim to the detectives and the police being at his house. I don't think anyone took the bait though. But take a look. First off, have a look at the lead detective that is knocking on his door. Ever since Cupcake Bandit went into Fatty's front and backyards with a fucking a grip, Fatty had ring cameras installed to try and catch. Next time a predator comes up on his doorstep, he might be aware, or at least he can show the cops if he lives through the night, who it was that was coming to fuck him up for talking shit online. Listen, this detective, Fatty's done been in so much damn shit over the years with the Jeanette police and also Westmoreland or whatever. This lead detective, knows how it is. Any one of these trouble citizens in your neighborhood or whatever that hell, the screaming homeless guy that hangs out behind the RV's dumpster, you know what I mean? The fucking the crack dealer, around, behind, the Coliseum, you know what I mean? Don't stop at this fucking red light, you know what I mean? Like, don't knock on Isaac's door. Don't cross his fucking house, pass his house too loudly, or he might have a problem with it. And then we hear it's like, so look at this face. Look at the face of this cop right here. He's like, oh God, I know this guy. Y'all get ready for some bullshit. This guy right here is a fucking character. Say that's not the look. Tell me that is not 1,000 fucking percent the look that this fucker is giving right here. This fucking clown right here. Come on, clown boy, open your fucking door. You see that slight smirk on his face though, and kind of the humor in his eyes. It's there. It's there, yo. So this comes from posted by Popper, retweeted by Popper. This is actually a reply to Steve Billings by a Licky Licky, a troll account that has some info on Fatty. July 20th at 12:11 p.m. So there are people that have been calling up the police department over there, trying to do all they can to get enough eyes on Isaac to cause some problems with him. You know what I mean? And naturally, people are calling, are recording these conversations. You know what I mean? For content for the internet, in which to say, "Hey, gotcha! Check this out. We're getting you, homie. Yeah, we got moves on his ass, guys. You know, look, everyone that hates Isaac, listen to this and spread it around like shit, like I'm doing right now." And yeah, and I'm glad they did, because this police officer that they're talking to had quite the story, quite the opinion, and a history to retell about Isaac. I want to hear it. This guy says, "Now, I'm not so sure. I don't think it's this detective right here. I think this detective is just beat street cop, crime scene investigator that just knows who the fuck Fatty is or whatever, has investigated a Waffle House or two, in which Fatty has been prime suspect, But anyways, let's listen to this shit real quick. This is what it says right here. It says, all those threats he makes on people, but he's the one calling the cops for protection when he's threatened. Thin skin for being a fat man on the internet. Oh man. So yeah, we've already heard all from what was that guy's name? The Drama King, Jonathan Haldeman, fucking AGP cartoon guy, actually called up the police department, and or he had got the phone call in which Isaac had called dispatch and requested police because he was threatened by somebody online. He sent his wife and kids to the neighbor's house, and he had a baseball bat with barbed wire and a katana, blah blah blah. We did an extensive search with Rebecca's one of Rebecca's online case search file deals or whatever, and we saw where Isaac had actually called the police on me back when I was staying with Nikki, and I lost my mind and talked all kinds of shit, about him and his kids. I apologize again for Lord, please forgive me. Um, And yeah, he called the police on me back then, but there was nothing that they could do because it was just some internet bullshit, in which, like I said, I didn't even post the video online. He was given that video by Floppa Belly, after she was already working with him and Michael and was getting me to say crazy shit on her phone. You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't even upload it to the internet. You know what I mean? So they're like, "Oh, feelings are hurt. I'm sorry." You know, and yeah, he's been a cop calling fucking snitch, you know, since and I can't say too much because it's always best to call the police, call authorities to get um to not get yourself in any trouble, to stay out of all of that. Um but you don't goad other people into altercations or whatever, and then proceed to call on them to try and get them in trouble, just like how they do on Twitter and on Facebook and YouTube. When they try to troll you into cursing or doing a disparaging video, and then they report it and you're gone. You know what I mean? They're doing the same shit like IRL in real life, and that's kind of shit. Like if we're gonna do it, then let's fucking do it. But we should both be able to do it. So, anyways, let's listen to what this police officer, this detective, has to say about Sir Pigglesworth, special guest. Started calling Isaac special guest ever since I've kind of put the two and two together. After a while back, his mom, called him, said that he had Down syndrome and went to the slow classes and shit. You want to talk about slow though? It took me like 2.5, 3 years to put the two together. Special guest. So, but anyways, it's still a good one, and rather later than never. Better later than never.
Trust me, children here like SCYS has been involved, and they probably still are involved, but it's just unfortunately that's just the way it is right now.
See here. Okay, so anyway, this person they record they have redacted their own voice because they don't want Isaac to know who they are. That's one of the best things that Fatty will say. Dago in the house. Who's in the house? What's up, man? I've been seeing you do your thing, man. Congratulations, bro. What's the case this week? Have you heard about the kid out there in Wyoming or whatever, a little 13-year-old kid that they believe is trying to survive off the grid? It's been like 2 weeks, and they think that he might be actually living out in the woods off the grid. All right, this copper. Let's see here. This copper says Isaac. Trust me, the Children's Bureau, like RCYS, has been involved. What's RCYS? Anybody know what that is exactly? Oh, True Crime with Dago just looked into that today. Yeah, what's up with that, man? Is there something fishy with the story? Do you think that the kid is actually like a radical or something like that, and do you think that he can actually survive? Like, does he have what it takes? Does he have the grit? Does he have the experience? He says no. So he says the CYS is still involved. Where's it at? Did you just hear that? All right, now granted, he says the CIS is probably still involved. They're still involved. What did David James say about Scroll? Okay. Uh-oh, really? Is there two Mortys with a wrench in here? Let me see here. I don't think so. Oh, is it starting? Is that rain about to hit? Sweet darling. No, we're all good. We are all good in the hood, my friend. Oh my God, I'm fucking hot. It's fucking hot in here. Checking my shit out real quick. Okay. Just checking out all the participants. That's pretty cool. Daniel French in the house. What is up? Wesley Warren talking about LA Knight. LA Knight was kind of weird to me.
RCYS has been involved, and they probably still are involved, but it's just, unfortunately, that's just the way it is right now.
All right, so he's pretty much saying that all the proper organizations and authorities are involved with Isaac's case and every instance that he is violating. But that's all that they can do right now. You know what I mean? They're just waiting. They got flashlights up his ass and down his throat, just waiting for him to fuck up. You know, in which they're gonna jump all over his ass. You know. But until then, that's all that they can really do. Unfortunately, it's pretty much what this cop is saying. So. The caller would go on to, like, say, redact her or his voice. We don't know if it's a male or a female contacting the police here. But that being, said, nevertheless, they subtitled it so that we would have the benefit of hearing what the questions were that they gave the officers. All right, so the caller asked, it says, so you guys know all about him then, huh? So you guys have a look right here. Okay, and yeah, like people will be like, well, anything could have been said right there, yada yada. Well, that's true, but except for the fact that this officer is responding back specifically to these questions that the caller has redacted their own voice from, for their own safety. So she or he is asked, just asked, so you guys know, Isaac. Unfortunately, did you hear that? Uh, unfortunately, they know Isaac. Well, homie, you know what? I understand your pain right there. Unfortunately, I know Isaac too. All right, it says redacted for privacy. It says it's a shame. I just feel bad for the kids. That's it. I could care less about him. And I agree, man. It really is. It is a shame for those kids. You know what I mean? Like I can relate to what they're going through. In the sense of family drama. You know what I mean? Played out, for when theirs isn't played out on such a grand scale as mine has, but still, and it's such a young age, you know what I mean? It's sad to see them go through it. It's sad to see their dad, them living with a man who doesn't have a fucking clue or an ambition in his life, you know what I mean? Spends all his days, on the internet, uh, uh, you know, fucking struggling fucking over internet drama, you know what I mean? Over shit that he just can't get past, over people that he doesn't know, for a reputation that he doesn't really have. And what's worse is that their mom don't give a fuck neither. You know what I mean? Their mom did all that she could just to get the fuck away, not just from Isaac, but from her children as well. And you got to think, man, like the kids are like, fuck, you left us here with this shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck have we done? Does nobody want us? You know? Mom's off fucking doing her thing with fucking whoever or whatever, reliving her teenage years, as chasing down those years that she missed because she married a tyrant, at such a young age. You know what I mean? And then their father is just constantly caught up in some sort of fucking internet drama, you know, out there at football. He starts bragging about football practice and shit, but he's all over the internet, obsessing over Tuna, obsessing over me, obsessing over Doug, obsessing over fucking who Flacco, Mr. T, fucking people I don't even goddamn know, that have just gotten under his skin, that he just can't let fucking go. He just can't fucking blow off. And you can imagine him just putting all his focus on us. And you know how it is? You ever get into like an internet flame war with somebody or something, and you can't really focus on too much else, and you really can't let too much else go on. You can't focus your attention on too much else because you got this flame war going on. And if you stop now, then this person's gonna win. I only speak from experience. I know that I'm not the only fucking one. You know what I mean? And you know that Fatty's right there. Fatty Fatty's the biggest fucking offender of all of us. His whole reputation on this earth revolves around this internet, YouTube, dwindling angry grandpa community shit. You know? And yeah, so like he's not, while his kids are out there practicing football and playing these games, his ass is in that van. And whenever they look up and say, "Hey, Dad, it was a good play, huh?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." You know? We all fucking do it, man. I'll come home from work and I'll pet my dog for a couple of minutes, and I love my dog. I love my dog more than this fucking phone. I'm stealing a Joe Rogan bit right now, by the way. Like he said, dude, like he loves his fucking dog way more than his fucking phone. But as soon as he gets home or whatever, man, he pets his dog a couple minutes and then he's on the phone for a fucking hour. It's just all about what attracts your attention the most. What did Popper say? If Isaac's couch could talk, it would be gasping for air. That motherfucker would be going, a pet, a pet, a pet, a pet. That motherfucker would be a stroke victim. Hell yeah! Isaac fucking sits his fat ass. He's all set on one fucking all on one whole cushion, and then some of the next cushion. To where that couch looks like it has stroke mouth. Like the cushion is all good on this side, but this side is pushed down because all his weight is just on that one cushion, that side of the cushion for so long. Help! Help! You ever heard of a Simpsons couch gag? Well, how about a guest couch gag? And I mean literally, that motherfucking couch be going, ah, ah, ah. The guest. Did y'all see that picture of Nikki? She's like on a boat with like some fucking like 60-year-old man. I think he owns the boat. He might be freshly divorced or some shit like that, and maybe a lawyer or some shit like that. She found her a sugar daddy. Found her, and you know what else? I was just thinking about how fucking disgusted she had to be with Isaac after they got that stimulus money, all that COVID money, in which him and the wife and all the kids, they got like what, $4 or $5 grand or some shit like that. No, not even that. It was like a stimulus check or something that Isaac turned around and bought fucking Yeezys with. He bought like 2 pairs of fucking shoes that cost like $1,000, and they didn't buy the kids shit. Didn't buy Nikki shit. They're still walking around looking like ragamuffins. And I'm sorry, I'm not talking shit about the kids. I'm just saying, you let your kids walking around looking like they lacking, and you wearing Yeezys. Don't you know that fucking that had to disgust Nikki as a mother, as a woman, as a wife, as a bystander, and as somebody who fucking partially paid for him out of her own goddamn pocket. Huh? Bowser says that one scene from Harold and Kumar when they're on the plane. Hold on. And that dude was like poison gas. I'm sure if you fucking dusted that motherfucker, it would look like pollen, yellow pollen. Clouds of fucking pollen, green dust. CYCS? Fuck is that? Says, so you guys know all about Isaac, huh? Says, it's a shame. I just feel bad for the kids. I could care less about him. Says, I was just calling because of what he's doing now.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, but unfortunately, that's Isaac being Isaac, and I'll never be satisfied until I guess disaster strikes or whatever.
So there. It's about to get good here in a second, but he literally just said, so that's Isaac being Isaac. He's in it for the devastation, and he's in it for he's not gonna stop until he's devastated somebody.
that thought.
Come on. God damn it.
Unfortunately.
All right. So anyway, he's about to explain exactly how they know Isaac and what Isaac does to them. Unfortunately, we know all about Isaac. Says feels bad for the kids, blah blah blah.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, but unfortunately, that's Isaac being Isaac, and he'll never be satisfied till I guess disaster strikes or whatever.
Says so he calls crying and saying people are threatening him. Look, so this caller calls up and asks pretty much. So Isaac calls and says that he's being threatened.
Okay, look at these like these online battles with these people that will call and want us to do something because somebody like said they were going to come down there and beat his ass or something like that. It's like, well, I think no wonder, like, you run your mouth all day.
So pretty much the cops know. They say that he sits at home all day, running his mouth on the computer, starting internet drama, and then whenever somebody steps up to the plate, you know what I mean, and starts giving him shit back, that he calls the police and tries to set some sort of trap or something to ensnare the person that he has just infuriated. You know, classic troll move, classic Isaac move. You know, we see him do this both on and off the internet. And here it's just been confirmed by his friendly local police department. Ain't that some shit? Resident Evil in the house. What's up, Mr. Evil? How you doing tonight? Keeping it evil?
Disaster strikes or whatever. Okay, look at these like these online battles with these people that will call and want us to do something because somebody like said they were going to come down there and beat his ass or something like that. It's like, well, I think no wonder, like, you run your mouth all day.
Says he does, and if those creds are ever credible, this person's trying to get this cop to do something. Just
Like, come on, said they're going to come and beat his ass, but like nobody's ever showed up or did anything about it.
So the cops are like, people talk shit, but nobody goes to nobody's ever called him out, or nobody's ever, followed through. So they're not really too worried about it. It's just, stupid internet beef. And so the caller asks us, have you ever looked at any of his videos or any of his YouTube clips? Trying to get a feel to see if this person knows the extent to which Isaac actually goes, what kind of character he truly owns.
Online and like it was so crazy. Like it's just I don't know. Yeah, I could only watch like a few seconds before I turn it off.
So this person asked him and says, "Have you seen the videos?" And the cop says, "I've watched a couple of them. I've seen a few seconds of the videos, and then I've turned it off. I've got the gist of what it's all about, and I couldn't take it. It's not for me. It's not my cup of coffee and donut." It's just good to see. So they're like, okay, well, that's what it is then. That's all, like, they know. That's it. They know who Isaac is. They know what he's about. They have the proper authorities and agencies on Isaac's case, and they're just waiting for him to pretty much kind of to fuck himself up, to hang himself, and we can all just hope, for the best, right? I see that he doesn't have the Be Our Guest channel anymore. I guess perhaps he had to get rid of that uh, in order to hide from, maybe it was a court order or something. I'm sure one day in the future we can actually find out the truth to that. But there's no sane reason that anybody would just you know chop off a 50,000 view channel just because, especially someone like Isaac, whose whole existence, you know what I mean, his whole ego is built on views and clicks and all that bullshit. Just they're just not just gonna give up that kind of power. Ain't gonna happen. Just like Michael, he wasn't trying to give up that power. And you see where he's at. He can't fucking buy 100,000 views. And that's what he's doing right now. He's buying views. I'm watching his view counters and shit, and it'll sit for a couple of days at like 60,000, and then like a day or two before the next video pops up, you'll see it pop up from like 60,000 to like 80,000, 85,000, 90,000. The fans have already came and watched those videos. He just gets embarrassed that he's about to drop the next video without the last one hitting 100,000 or even coming close. So well, then he buys a few views to up his count, huh? Right? But I believe that in doing that, you lower your CPM. Is anybody familiar with this? I believe that the more views that you buy for your channel, for your videos, the less in you lessen your integrity. You know what I mean? That because you can't sit there and just buy all these views and then make all this money back off of them. Well, hell, then you're cheating the system. And yeah, so there are repercussions, consequences to be had for that. Otherwise Michael would be constantly buying, and I don't see him constantly buying. I don't see him going over the top with it. And I don't see any growth whatsoever, man. It's shit, dude. It's crazy. And I've been calling it. I've been telling you. He was doing he was doing 250, then went to 225, 200. He started doing 150. He started dropping below that 200, and I was like, it's going. He started hitting that 150, and I said, pretty soon you're going to start seeing 100, Michael. Now he's seeing 100, and he's going to see less. Pretty soon he's going to start seeing 50s. And he's about there now, except for the fact that he's buying views. And it's went from 150 down to 50 in what, a year? Can you imagine where Michael's going to be in another year? Really? Seriously, where will he be? Where will his channel be at in 1 year from today? What do you think? Do we want to take any odds, over unders? Do we want to place any numbers? I say that he'll be at around 50. I don't think that he'll necessarily drop below 50. I don't think he'll ever get boogie numbers. But because there are too many dynamics involved, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily just him. There's Bridget. Every now and again he can still swing in the kids. There's the whole family aspect and that and the background, the back history and shit, but he's fucked it all up. He's done split everybody up. You know what I mean? Collectively, we all got together and garnered in that 250, 300,000, 350 and upwards. You know, all of us together as a collective team. You know what I mean? And it just seemed like little by little, as Michael fucking picked us off and threw us inside and shit, like the views, the pool just got smaller and smaller until now here we are. You know what I mean? It's gonna be nothing left except for the people that like Michael and Bridget, and they're getting fewer and fewer by the day because Michael and Bridget exhibit no sort of growth, no sort of responsibility. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibility. Um, I don't know. It's hard to talk right now. You know, like just like they don't do anything to correct their mistakes. They even say they have a mistake. They do nothing to get back to fans, friends, family, grandpas, youngins. I mean, grandpa's community despises Michael. You know, and that's really the only reason, like, hey, any of us are even here because grandpa was the shit. Evil Queen Morty showing off a YouTube link. Check it out. Backed by popular demand. The day 550 shook the earth. So maybe we can go live again some point. I know I popped it up on y'all last minute. I haven't been promoting any sort of live stream because I haven't known if I've been going to go live or not. You know, like I say, I've been getting older, getting tireder. Plus this fucking camera right here. I think that I downloaded the proper drivers finally tonight. I didn't even know what the fuck to look for. I didn't know what to call this thing. An external USB webcam. I was just going to like Google and typing in like webcam keeps cutting off Logitech. It wasn't taking me to the right thing. So now that I know that I can go live really anytime I want. Okay, cool. Maybe I can start going live some more. Somebody wants to buy this shirt from me for 50 bucks. I don't know if I want to sell it. I don't know if I want to sell it or not. Yeah, anybody remember that shirt right there? The icon. And see, we got the signature on the back. This is what, 96, 97? What year is that? Miss Morty says, start going live again. Ha Ow, it has been a while, man, you know. It has been a while. I feel like I'm kind of rusty. I need to get back into it. So, I miss you too, Morty. Rachel, Dago. Oh, I've only got 2% on my phone. Popper. Y'all been out here fighting the good fight, kicking ass and taking names. You know, without me, I ain't been helping y'all out none. I apologize for that. I've also been missing out on the fun, on the excitement. Huh? Part of me feels like Dad would want me to kick Michael's ass. You know, think about it. Who else was telling Michael about his ass besides Dad? Michael wouldn't let nobody but Dad tell him about his ass because Dad was the only one who had more power than Michael, except until later on down the road when that would successfully be flipped. Power would be transitioned. But y'all remember earlier on Dad would call Michael a goddamn fat ass, lazy little piece of shit. Y'all remember the Pickle Boy exercise videos and shit, you know? Dad would be honest with Michael about his fat, lazy, damn dumb ass, you know? And Michael would just sit there and just take it like the rest of us. Well, you know, once Dad left this earth, Michael didn't, you know, that void needed to be filled. Michael needed somebody to come in there and say, "Hey, let me tell you about your ass." You know, and since Dad wasn't there to do it, I filled that role. Is that all right? Can I do that? Do I have permission to slide on in there and do that? It doesn't matter because I'm doing it any fucking way. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I've always been big brother. You know what I mean? Damn. Michael's always given my life a certain amount of hell. So I've always been sure to give him a certain amount back. You know? I get laid for the first time and my girlfriend gives me a pair of her panties. Michael tells Dad where I hid the panties. You know what I mean? So I tell everyone at school that Michael shit his pants and start making songs about Michael's stinky ass pants. And if you got near Michael, you could smell the shit caking up in his goddamn pants. Michael goes back and tells Dad that Charlie's smoking weed on the side of the house. I go flirt with Michael's girlfriend. I didn't do that. I didn't flirt with Amanda. Like I said, she just wanted it. But you know, shit like that, you know. And I mean, like if you love somebody, truly deeply you cares about somebody, you don't want them to run out the house smelling like shit. You want to tell them, bro, you smell like a hobo's ass. Get in there and fucking bathe, boy. Yo, man, you got a fucking stick of butter on your goddamn teeth, man. Go brush that shit. Fuck you been brushing your teeth with? Corn on the cob? Sometimes you gotta hurt somebody's feelings a little bit, you know what I mean? Somebody you love, you gotta hurt their feelings a little bit. You know, to better them. Huh? You know. Maybe I'm just making excuses for having been kind of a jerky big brother. But not really. Like I said, most of the time it was for his own good. You know? Charles Roland in the house. What's up, Bubba? Dago says, good old fashioned sibling rivalry. Yeah. Well, you know, it really wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't too much rivalry, you know, like I tried not to start no shit with them because I tried not to start no shit with them because they'd always fucking win. Like they were always willing to go like a depth lower than me. They were always willing to go like to sink to certain lows and shit that I wouldn't go to. You know what I mean? I always operated on a certain code, you know what I mean? Street code, bro code, G code, and they operated on the cheat code. Bro, they would get dirty, dude. And sometimes I wish I had took notes, but I just don't think that my character, you know what I mean, my sense of self would allow me to sink to their levels, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. I know it's fucking hot. I know that we're going to the fucking beach here in a couple weeks, and that's gonna be even fucking hotter. I know that we're also going to Cherokee next week. Erica's gonna go see her mom and her grandma. I think they're gonna go they're gonna be in Pigeon Forge though. But I'll be in Cherokee and it should be cool up there in the mountains hopefully next week. Maybe JC will have visitation, and I'll let JC come hang out at the hotel with me. And I was thinking about vlogging. I know y'all wouldn't mind that, huh? Walking around Cherokee, doing a little vloggy log, show you guys all the old hotels they've got out there, some of the restaurants. Think we're getting ourselves a little hotel or something right there on the creek. So we'll check that out. Maybe see some find some geocaches or something. We've been to Cherokee a few times, in the last couple of months, and I haven't vlogged any of it. I feel like I want to get like a good feel of what's down there and where, before I, do a vlog. I want to show you guys some shit. And Morty says I got beautiful teeth. I don't know. I feel really haggard right now. I guess my teeth are better than Michael's though, huh? That's not saying much though. Michael looks like he brushes his teeth with pizza. Ow, fuck, I got a pimple on my arm. But if I pop it, then I'm going to get a bruise. Yipes. Look how I hold my arm. Like, look at that. Anyway. Well, it's getting a little late. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Oh, shit, I'm wrecked. I should be in bed. Been up since 4 o'clock this freaking morning. I get up every morning at 4 o'clock, though. What time do y'all get up? I'm up every morning at 4 o'clock. Trying to talk myself out of doing push-ups. Some mornings, I successfully talk myself out of doing it, too. But not this morning, and not most mornings. I want to check out my book. I got a book, and I'm writing down. I've been journaling my my exercise routines, and I wonder how many push-ups I've done so far. I think I was going to try to get like 75,000 push-ups this year. I think it was kind of like my goal or something like that. And I think at like, let me see here, 200 push-ups or more. Oh, my phone's dead. Flag! All right. 200 times 365. Can I do that off my top of my head? 365 by 200, 6,000. What am I doing now? I just forgot what the fuck I'm even doing. I think I'm having a mini stroke. I'm having a Malcolm in the middle. Fuck. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, it's been almost 2 hours here, a little after 10 o'clock. Man, I thank you all for joining. Dago, Kevin Zerfus, I see you in there, Bubba. Much love to you. Corey Phillips, Queen Morty, Rachel, Popper, Miss Rebecca Spratling. We got to get back together. We got to start making more of a regular thing about this, man. I miss you guys. I haven't been vlogging. I haven't been live streaming, and I feel like I've just been drifting apart, further away. Like I say, I feel like I've been getting quieter and quieter with less to think of to say. And I've been listening to TED Talks and shit on how to be more approachable, more open, considerate, listening, talkative, outgoing, all that shit. And so I'm really trying to. Hey, look, I'm also trying to regrow my hair. Look, guys, when's the last time have you seen my fucking gray hair? I do got a little, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm trying to grow it back. I think with the gray and the shape of my head and the way it looks like I'm going bald right here, but I'm really not. I've really got hair there. But I'm really on a search right now to reinvent myself. You know what I mean? Corey says he misses I miss the longer hair too, man. I would really like to get some hair back before I fucking die, or before I lose the chance to grow any. I don't, Will Moore, he says I look like AGP. Fuck you. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grow it back out. I'm gonna try. Said you got your dad's head. It's this weird ass fucking shit right here. It's like these two lumps right here that just kind of come out, man. I don't know what it is, bro. I think my head is more like a triangle. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh my god. True Crime says, dude, you grow that in, you're gonna look just like AGP. Stop that, man. I don't want to look like AGP. I want to look like me. Don't you? Just imagine if Dad looked like this, though. Man, he'd be like, "Fuck yeah." Mm. Ah, all right, let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm disgusted with myself. But hey, what do you think, man? Am I looking better, man? Am I looking healthy? Am I looking clean? Am I looking hopeful? That's the main thing, you know what I mean? Hope is everything in life. If you ain't got hope, you ain't got something to strive for, something to believe in, something to work for, then you're just existing, and that's no life to live. To just be, you might as well be a fucking tree, you know? So Queen Morty says you're looking good. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think by proxy, man, I got Dad looking good, especially right now. How about that? I got Dad's head going. I'm hot Dad. I'm hot GP. HGP. uh, so I remember whenever before he got his surgery for the first time, man. Remember he gathered us all around and was like, "I'm gonna be a sexy daddy. Wouldn't you like to see your daddy skinny?" And we were all like, "Mm-hmm." We didn't really give a fuck. I didn't know my dad any other way. I was happy with my dad just the way he was, man. Even though maybe I shouldn't have been, because those health problems were what ultimately, caused all his problems. His tracheotomy and all that shit, but I didn't know any better. He was still my dad. And I loved him. And like I I don't think that I necessarily wanted him to take that risk, but it was up to him, you know. It's just too bad it didn't really work out for him the way he wanted to, man, because he was super hopeful. Don't you want to see a sexy daddy? Charlie, I'm gonna get to go out and throw the football with you. And I'm like, yeah. And part of me was really happy for that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Erica. For the longest time, Dad, he was just into his gambling and his drinking and his eating and you can't, there's not much time to go play football with your kids or play dolls with your daughters or anything like that. And I'm not holding that against him. You know what I mean? Like, working man's life is hard enough as it is. You know what I mean? You got to carve out time for your family, but you do. You know. But I still love my dad. And like I say, I'm doing my best to try to daily, what I mean, do things, what I mean, that would reflect kindly on him. You know, do something positive in the world where somebody will look at me and be like, his daddy must have did something right. You know what I mean? And then I'll just be like, I'll hear that shit and just be like, did you hear that, Pop? Or maybe not even that, because I'm not so sure if there's an energy out there. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not so sure that there is an energy out there that's going to hear me say that. But you know what? Damn it, I know it and I feel it. You know what I mean? And that's what truly matters, because this is my reality, my existence, just like yours is yours. And and how you feel should be what matters the fucking most, because at the end of everything that existence is, it all ends with your feelings and how it makes you feel, how it strikes you in your heart and your soul, your brain. That's a little deeper though. That's some shroom talk right there. Oh shit. How long have I been rambling on? I went on another 10 minutes for you. Bowser says, your dad may not have been a doctor like Isaac's dad, but at least you knew who he was. Did he say his dad was a doctor? That's weird. All right. Anyways, guys, man, I'm getting the foods out of here. Y'all want me to try to go live again some point this weekend? Maybe I'll try to go live again before like the end of the month. What's the last day of the month? Try to get one more. Try to get one more super chat grab going. I don't know. I'm kidding. Now that I'm going, you know, I'm working up this resolve to be more active on social media again. You know, maybe I'll definitely start going live more, doing vlogs more and shit. And yeah, see what happens from there. Cause yeah, Dad still has a lot more legacy to live out through me. You know what I mean? Like I say, Michael and his bullshit that he's got going on over there, you know what I mean, will not be the only heart beating left in Dad's community. Fuck that. Pookie, True Crime Dago, Evil Queen Morty, Bowser, Kevin, Corey, Rebecca, Pookie, Slime Boss, Mr. Oliver, David James, David Love You Brother, Debbie Rutledge, Star Meadow Blues. Have a great night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you enjoying the stream. Like I say, I've been trying to learn how to communicate better with you all, with myself, with others and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never really had a problem communicating with you all, though. Honestly, that's one thing that I've always, you know, kind of craved. I've enjoyed with you all, and it's kind of made me crave and need at times. How easily it is for me. Like it's so hard to open up conversation with anyone, stranger, friends, and even friends at times. You know what I mean? It's so fucking difficult to just open up a conversation and start talking. You know what I mean? But then just how easy it is for me to just flip on this damn camera live stream, and damn talk to you all. But I guess it's because I'm kind of removed. It's not face to face. It's only kind of a one-sided thing, I guess, and maybe that has actually hurt my interactions with, people face to face on a daily, and I'm working on that. It's a hell of a thing to work on, huh? Psychological. But I feel like there's enough material out there, enough information to educate myself with. And I think I'm going to succeed, man. I'm telling you, if you feel like you're locked in your mind, you can't talk to anybody, you can't reach out, guys, check out some of these self-help videos from, Jordan Peterson is a real good one that I like. And then all I did was I just went to YouTube and typed in how to talk to anyone, how to start a conversation or whatever, and just started listening to to everyone, like man, woman, young, old, TED Talk, Yale graduation speeches, inspirational, educational, spiritual. And I'm telling you, man, in just like a week, guys, I'm telling you, I mean, my shit was down here. I had such the worst interaction with somebody at work like 2 weeks ago. It just left me feeling so awkward and choppy and just unhappy, with the way I was interacting with the world and the people in it. You know what I mean? That I knew I needed to change something. That I needed to unlock that shit brick that was my brain. You know what I mean? That was my head, and figure out how to communicate with the world. And man, I'm telling you, dude, within just like a week of educating myself and putting these tips and putting this knowledge to practical use, I'm telling you, man, I leave conversations with people happy and feeling fulfilled in just one fucking week, dude. And there was not, I don't know what the secret is. I have one theory I'll share with you guys next time I'm live. Any of you that are, stuck in that same rut mindset. I hope none of you are. I hope all of you are very personable, kind, easy to get along with, and communicate with personalities, because I've been living in a certain amount of hell. Hell, all my fucking life when I think about it. Honestly, I know I was voted best personality and shit in like 8th grade, but I think that was just a mask I was wearing to mirror how I really felt. Yeah. But anyway, we'll get any deeper on into that, man. And I want to thank you all for helping me feel so comfortable and close to you all that I can open up like this in a very vulnerable way. You know what I mean? But I don't feel vulnerable. I feel safe. You know what I mean? Even though this is all over the internet for the world to see, you know what I mean? I feel like it's being accepted in open arms. You know what I mean? And I love you all for it, and I feel like I need to nurture that. I know I constantly say it, um, and I hope that I can start nurturing that gift. You are a gift. So, anyways, thank you all. I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. I hope you all have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed your company, and we'll definitely pick this up before the weekend is over. So, thank you all for watching. Love you all. Y'all have a great night, and we'll check y'all next time, man. Peace. Whoo!